सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Today I will give you a summary of 7th chapter. Seventh chapter is the shift from Prathama Shatkam to Madhyama Shatkam. You know, Shatkam means that which consists 6 chapters. First chapter from that up to Dhyana Yoga is called Prathama Shatkam. From 7th chapter onwards, Madhyama Shatkam. First Shatkam, Tvampada Vichara, enquiry into the individual nature. Now in this Madhyama Shatkam, Ishvara Vichara, that means the nature of Ishvara. Normally, these questions will arise in our mind, in every intellect. What are those questions? Those questions are at intellectual level. First, who is God? Who am I? First question, who is God? Adukku translation venumo? Devayilla. Who is God? Then, who am I? Where from I am coming? Who am I? Naan yaar. Third question is, what is this creation? What is this creation? All these questions generally arise in the human intellect, a thinking person. For that, this chapter is the answer. For all these questions, you get answer in the 7th chapter. That means intellectual fulfillment can be achieved through this chapter. Intellectually fulfilled, you will get the answer. Not only that, even emotionally also. There is Ishvara who can support me, who can give strength to me, who is almighty, powerful, defect-free Lord is there, who is compassionate. Then I get some emotional support. Even though all people deny me in this world, at least I have an ultimate source. He never say no, Bhagavan. Bhagavan never say no. But these local relations, people, they can deny me at any time. Yavad vitvo parjana saktaha. Tavan nija parivaro raktaha. As long as I have money, name, fame, people will come and ask, how are you, how are you? Tavan nija parivaro raktaha. Paschat jivati jarjara dehen. Once I become old, I lose money, status, everything. Vartankopi na pruchhyati gehe. Nobody will ask in my house, how are you? This is the nature of the world. So I feel emotionally aloof, empty. At that time, I seek the support of the Lord. I seek shelter. So for that also, this is the chapter which gives fulfillment. So therefore, in this chapter, the title is Jnana Vijnana Yoga. In this Jnana Vijnana Yoga onwards up to 12th chapter, Ishvara Swarupam is the topic. Ishvara Swarupam and the greatness of the Ishvara, the glory of that Ishvara. And if I know that Ishvara's nature, what is the phalam? Ishvara Swarupam, Ishvara Swarupa Jnanam, Ishvara Swarupa Jnana Phalam. What is Ishvara's nature? First topic. And what is that Ishvara's glory, Vaibhavam? By that knowledge, what phalam I will get? All these are mentioned in these chapters up to 12th chapter. From first shloka onwards up to third shloka, Lord Krishna mentioning that Jnanam Vijnanam. The word he uses here, Mayasakta Manah Partha Yogam Yunjanmadashrayaha. Whoever seeks shelter in me, doubtlessly they will attain me, Bhagavan says. Who seeks shelter in me means who knows my nature properly, clearly, as said in scriptures. Jnanam Vijnanam. Savijnanam. Such a knowledge I am going to teach you, hey Arjuna. Vijnanam and Jnanam. Savijnanam. Second shloka. Jnanam te hamsa vijnanam. Hamsa vijnanam. Aham savijnanam means vijnanena saha vakshyami. Aseshataha. Entirely I will teach you what is Jnanam, what is Vijnanam. What a karuna to the Lord, you see. Yad jnatva. By knowing this knowledge, you will attain. What? Jnatavyam na avasishyate. There is nothing remaining to know. This is, underline this word. If you learn computer, there is something, you do not know so many things. If you learn chemistry, you do not know zoology. If you know zoology, because specialization, you are deleting other subjects and artham. The more you are specializing in it, you are not qualified in that other subjects. But Lord Krishna says here, Yat gnatva bhuyaha anyat gnatavyam na avasishyate. Vere terinchika vendiya vishayame kadiyadu ulagathila. Evada dhairyam paarenga Bhagavan. How confidently he says, hey Arjuna, if you know this Jnanam and Vijnanam, there is nothing to learn further. End, full stop. No need of college, PhD, MPhil and all. These people who are doing PhD, MPhil and all, one MPhil, second MPhil, not only one field, that too. Now what you are doing? Really, you are getting a great MPhil, okay? There is nothing parallel to this, equal to this, there is nothing more than this. Na chonna namma maatadu. Bhagavan சொல்றார் ஞாத்தவியம் ந அவசிஷ்யதே. ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க எப்பவுமே. என்ன வேதாந்த கிளாஸ், என்ன வேதாந்தம் கிளாஸா, அதுதான் படிக்கணும் சொல்லணும். இந்த சென்டென்ஸ் ஞாபகம் இருந்தானே சொல்ல முடியும். 10 people somebody come and ask, என்ன பெரிய வேதாந்தம் கிளாஸுக்கு போறேன்னா, ஏதோ போயின்னு இருக்கேன் அது சொல்லக்கூடாது. ஏதோ போயின்னு இருக்கேன் என்னென்ன, வாட் பகவான் says, by knowing which everything is known. Eka vijnanena sarva vijnanam bhavati. I am going to such a knowledge. Appo they have to run, those 10 persons have to run after you. Appadi kondu varanam. You should not go behind those 10 people. Pandrama appadi. யாருக்கு சொல்லாமலே வரும் கிளாஸுக்கு, சொன்னா என்ன நினைப்பாங்களோன்னு சொல்லணும் பப்ளிக்கா. நான் பகவத்கீதா கிளாஸுக்கு போறேன், this is the subject I am studying, that is the best subject, what I have chosen, so all other people should run behind us. அப்படி இருக்கணும். Isn't it? That is called confidence, self-confidence. Lord Krishna says, hey Arjuna, this is very rare. Manushyanam sahasreshu. Very rare people try for this knowledge. Even those who are trying, they are also not getting. But this is not such a thing to achieve by just academic qualification, scholarliness, and scholarship or scholarliness. My English, okay. Scholarliness, scholarship. That academic scholarship will not give moksha. That's why very few people come to know. Yatatam api siddhanam. Very few people come to know. Mam veti. This is called glorification of that knowledge. Jnana Vijnanam is the highest knowledge, and this knowledge is the rarest knowledge, sacred. Very few people come to know this. Even those who are trying also, among them also very few people come to know this exactly. Then Lord Krishna enters the next topic. Before going to that, what are the important points we have to note? Jnanam, Vijnanam means we have to understand. Jnanam means paroksha jnanam. Ishvaraha asti. God exists. God is there. This knowledge is called indirect knowledge. Before coming to Gita class also we have this knowledge. Isn't it? Before coming to Gita class we have this knowledge. God exists. God exists. This is called indirect knowledge. Paroksha jnanam is called jnanam. Vijnanam means that God is all-pervading also, not only all-pervading, that is my real nature also. What is the development? God exists is the indirect knowledge, but further I mature myself that God exists everywhere as nimitta karanam upadana karanam, abhinna nimitta upadana karanam, non-separate from the material cause and the intelligent cause. Is non-different from the material cause as well as intelligent cause. He himself alone the material cause, he himself alone is the intelligent cause. Such Parameshwara is non-separate, pervading the whole universe, pervading here also. That is my real nature also. This body mind is not my real nature. That Atma Swarupam, myself. This is called what? Vijnanam. Direct knowledge, direct experience. Anubhava jnanam. Anubhavatti kondu varanam. Jnanam Bhagavan enga irukkarana adu information. But this is transformation. Highest knowledge. This is one stage, one way of presentation. Ade jnanam, vijnanam, another way of presentation is what? Jnanam means Saguna Ishvara Jnanam. Lower nature of Ishvara. Saguna Ishvara Jnanam. Vijnana means higher nature of Ishvara. Higher nature of Ishvara. In Sanskrit, especially 7th chapter language, Apara Prakriti, Para Prakriti. அப்படியே ரீல் மாதிரி வந்துட்டே இருக்கணும். 7th chapter, the essence of whole Upanishad, 7th chapter, beautiful chapter. Apara Prakriti, lower nature of Ishvara, that is called Maya Prakriti, Sagunam. Para Prakriti is the higher nature of Ishvara. Para Prakriti, Vijnanam. Knowing the higher nature of Ishvara is called Vijnanam. First start from Jnanam, Saguna Ishvara, Eka Rupa, Vishwarupa Dhyanam. Then slowly, gradually, gracefully grow towards Vijnanam, Para Prakriti Jnanam, that is called Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam. You can put in another way also. Saguna Ishvara Jnanam here, that side Para Prakriti is Nirguna Brahma Jnanam. Nirguna Brahma Jnanam is called Vijnanam. Saguna Ishvara Jnanam is called Jnanam. Jnanathoda ondo, Vijnanathoda we have to complete our life. From 4th shloka onwards up to 12th shloka, this is the nature of God he gives. Arjuna, I myself alone become the Bhumihi, Apaha, Agnihi, Analaha, everything. Agnihi, Analaha, both one and the same. Bhumi Rapo, Nalo, Vayuhu, Kammano, Buddhi Revacha. Ahankara iti yamme bhinna prakriti rashtadha. So my own lower nature, Maya Prakriti, convert into this whole creation, 5 elements. All 5 elements transform themselves into name and form different bodies. Among so many different species, this body is, Arjuna's body is one species, including Krishna's body. Krishna's body is also Avataram, Leela Manusha Vigraham. Hey Arjuna, this whole creation is born out of 5 elements. These 5 elements are born out of me, my lower nature, my power. That's what he says. While you are seeing in that creation, you recognize that unchanging principle in the creation is my real nature, Param Rupam, and the changing thing in this universe is Aparam Rupam, inferior. Unchanging is superior nature, changing one is inferior nature. So in every object you can see that. Changing body mind complex is called inferior nature. Unchanging Atma Swarupam is the superior nature. Unchanging, that awareness is same. This vision is called divinization. Seeing that trees, plants, mountains, ocean, river, all these things, looking them as Bhagavan is called divinization. Daivika Drishti. Daiva Drishti. Ellame Kadavil and Pakaradu Daiva Drishti are divinization. Ippudu enna jayishan irukku namakku? Only name and form we see, not divine, divinity we are seeing. We are seeing only body, mind complex. If I see in this manner, Bhagavan alone is pervading everything, intertwined in all these names and forms. This is called Daivi Drishti. Just as Poratasi laddu free there. Simple laddu that which is available in that sweet shop, Surya's sweet shop, either shop, Sri Mithai sweet shop, laddu is ordinary laddu. But the same laddu come from the Lord, it will become what? Prasadam. Adipudi, ade bundi, ade kadalamavu, ade sugar. Adipudi pa prasadam achi, you kannuku tottukurom apdi. But you don't touch to your eyes this ordinary laddu, Surya laddu. Ade kadalamavu, ade sugar, ade ghee. What is that? What it makes difference? Bhavana. Because this is prasadam coming from the Lord's feet. Lord's naivedyam. This is a naivedyam. That is ordinary. Even you pay 100 rupees for that. No sweets or a box it is 100 rupees paid. Here, nothing. Prasadam they give. Free laddu. You see the queue today morning. First Puratasi, Saturday. Appa. Laddu. Laddu sick people. That means that is a prasad. Similarly, if I have that Daivi Drishti, I respect the whole universe. The reverence will develop. Bhakti will develop. I never criticize anything in this creation, anybody. Why I criticize? Lord Krishna says, because of their moha, their ajnanam, not knowing this higher nature, they criticize each other, they fight each other. Rama, Setu, fighting each other. Opposition party, ruling party. என்ன தெரியும் அவங்களுக்கு? Fighting. Once you do not know this, the truth, this fighting will continue in the world, anywhere, any place. So this education is required now. Therefore, this is called divinization. Looking at the world is a mixture of apara-prakriti and para-prakriti. See the whole world, mixture of para-prakriti and apara-prakriti. Para-prakriti means chaitanyam, apara-prakriti means jadam. So, the whole universe is mixture of chaitanyam and jadam. This body is also in this whole universe. This body mind complex is part of this universe or not? That means this body mind complex is also mixture of para-prakriti and apara-prakriti. That means the para-prakriti means higher nature of Ishvara. Appo higher nature of Ishvara is here. మరి ఏం ఎట్టి పాకురాం மேல புரியல சுவாமி என்ன புரிஞ்சுக்கோ என்ன லாஜிக்க திங்க் பண்ண வேண்டாமோ கொஞ்சம் God pervading everywhere. God pervading everywhere. Everywhere na here also pervading. But I look down upon myself with raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, ella alukku swamini, nanu manasse alukku. Bhagavan says even that mind, body cannot touch me, the chaitanyam. Therefore this Atma is ever pure. In this body, that Atma is ever pure. Nothing can touch the Atma, it is asangaha. Para-prakriti is pure, ever free. So recognize that ever pure. Never struggle to purify this body-mind complex. Evada purify pannalu, next moment vasana vandudu. That is the nature of the body. The mind also like that only. You can never get a 100% perfect mind. Impossible. The Maya Prakriti is like that. Therefore recognize their defectiveness, body-mind, and detach from the body-mind intellectually. You cannot physically detach. Very few people recognize that. Jignasu Bhaktas. From 13th shloka onwards up to 14th shloka. Now before going to that 13th shloka, now we have to see all the points, apara prakriti and para prakriti, number 1. Para prakriti, number 1, first point is nirvikaram. Nirvikaram means changeless. This chart is very important to do dhyanam. Nirvikaram. Now apara prakriti, savikaram, changing principle. Second point, this para prakriti is satyam. Apara prakriti means mithya, opposite, exactly, mithya. Third point, this para prakriti is paramarthikam. Para prakriti is called paramarthikam, higher order of reality, HOR, higher order of reality. Paramarthika satyam. Whereas apara prakriti is vyavaharika satyam. Lower order of reality, not real as paramarthika. That is absolute reality. This is relative reality. This is absolute reality, para prakriti. Apara prakriti is relative reality. This body-mind complex and interactions are all vyavaharikam. But whereas this Atma Swarupam, that awareness, Chaitanyam, consciousness is Paramarthikam, eternal truth. What is the fourth point? This para prakriti is called chetanam, sentient. Sentient. Apara prakriti is what? Jadam, inert. I-N-E-R-T, inert. Fifth point, para prakriti is nirgunam, attributeless. Nirgunam, para prakriti. Apara prakriti is sagunam, attributed. It has got attributes. Now, how to, whenever you see anything in this universe, is this apara prakriti or para prakriti? You have to decipher. When you are deciphering this apara prakriti, para prakriti, what is that nature? Para prakriti. Where is para prakriti? Where is apara prakriti? Nalla sort out pannanum. Adu panna therinjukkanum. Next, sixth point is, this para prakriti is called sakshi, witnesser, experiencer, observer, seer, drik, sakshi. And apara prakriti is called ahankara, chidabhasa, ahankara or chidabhasa. Number 7, this para prakriti is bhokta, enjoyer. Apara prakriti bhogyam, bhogya vastu. Bhogya vastu means that which I use for my enjoyment. Body is a bhogya vastu. Whole world is a bhogya vastu. For this bhokta, I am the enjoyer. Then 8th point, para prakriti is the subject. Subject. Apara prakriti is the object. It is an object. What is subject? What is object? Whatever I experience is object. The experiencer is subject. So I am the subject, experiencer of including body. Appa body comes under what? Object. I experience my mind. Mind comes under what? Object. I experience my daughter, son, house, car. They all come under body, mind, object. Annappa adella sollanuma. Everything is object. So, para prakriti is called subject, apara prakriti is called object. And 9th point is, that is drik. Drik means seer. Seer. Drik, ever the drik, never the drishyam. Apara prakriti is the drishyam. This ahankara manas, drik drishya viveka visa. One drik, two driks. First drik, first seer, second seer. First seer is sakshi, second seer is the mind. And drishyam, jagat. So second seer, world is ever the seen, it can never be seer. World is ever the object. Sakshi is ever the subject. But this mind plays two roles. Ahankara. From the world standpoint, it is subject, okay, temporary subject. From the Sakshi standpoint, it is object. அப்படி அகங்காரத்தை நான் ஆப்ஜெக்டா பார்க்கணும், கண்ணால பார்க்க முடியாது, புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். திருஷ்ய வேகம் ஞாபகம் இருக்க, ரிஷிகேஷ் கிராம் பண்ண இது வரணும் மனசுக்குள்ள. அதுதான். Then last and the final point is the 10th point. Para prakriti is called spirit. Spirit, not surgical spirit. Spirit. Apara prakriti is called matter. Para prakriti is called spirit. Apara prakriti is called matter. If I get the knowledge of the spirit, what knowledge it is? Spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge is nothing but knowledge about the spirit, Atma. The whole picture is there in front of you now. Sara, Lord Krishna gives 13 and 14. What he says, Tribhir Gunamayair Bhavai. All these Now Arjuna may get doubt, this much clear, 10 points you are giving very clearly, but in spite of that, why people are not knowing you? Paraprakriti. Why you are not evident? I am evident only, but they are enamored by 3 gunas. What to do? Mohini, attractive. Naneva chappuna ashabdam, asparsham, arupam, arasam, agandham. Enake smellless, colorless, formless, tasteless. அது மாதிரி இருக்க நான். Nobody recognize me, Arjuna, but everybody recognize that Maya, Mohini, Apara Prakriti, Ribhir Gunamayehi, Sattva Rajastamo Gunatmika, Maya, attractive, names and forms, very concrete way they are appearing, they are transacting each other, they are not knowing me. Yebhi sarvam idam jagat mohitam na abhijanati. They do not know me. Param avyayam mam. They do not know me. Avyayam vyayarahitam nan. But I am decayless. They are not knowing me. But they are voting for other decay. What is other decay? Body mind complex. நமக்கு அந்த பாலிடிக்ஸ் எல்லாம் வேண்டாம். இது இங்கே பெரிய பாலிடிக்ஸ் இருக்கு. வேற என்ன வேணும்? Decaying body, they are taking themselves and forgetting that non-decaying, that Swarupam. Miserable. This is the tragedy. Mama Maya Dhuratyaya. Very difficult to cross this Maya, hey Arjuna. But how one can cross? Mamevaye prapadyante. Whoever surrender to me, Sharanagati. Sharanagati enna கீழே விழுந்து சாஷ்டாங்க நமஸ்காரமா என்ன? Studying Shastra. Prapadyante etam mayam taranti te. Those people can cross this samsara maya. Dukkham. They cross over the dukkha, sorrow, limitation, insecurity, unhappiness. All they can cross over. In 15th and 16th shloka, that is, the losing sight of this Paraprakriti is the cause for samsara, he says. Losing sight of, forgetting this Paraprakriti, I am. What? The list, Paraprakriti list. I am Nityaha, Chetanaha, all pervading I am, mine is Paramarthika Swarupam. Losing sight of this, Damal, samsaranla, the fallen. So that is the reason why they are not able to know. Dushkrutinaha, Moodaha, they are all atheists, not theists, Nastikaha. They are all not knowing me. Adhamaha na prapadyante. In 15th shloka he says, Moodaha, Adhamaha, Mam na prapadyante. They never surrender to me, Arjuna. Why? Mayaya apahrita chetaha. Their intellects are captured by, seized by Maya. They are taken up to Asuram Bhavam. Asuram Bhavam means Rakshasic nature, Asura Gunam. All Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamatsariyas are overpowering them. Fighting nature, cruel nature, jealousy, பொறாமை, இதெல்லாமே they are developing. Guilt, hurt, so many things. சொல்லணுமா லிஸ்ட்? அப்ப சொல்லி சொல்லி எனக்கு I am tired ன்னு சொல்றார் பகவான். But some people, they surrender to me, Arjuna. Those people can cross over this Maya one day or other. They are called theists, Astikaha. In 16th shloka he says, Chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukritinurjuna arto jignasurartharthi gnani cha bharatarshabha. So some people, sukritinaha, punya karminaha, they worship me, they surrender to me. And Lord Krishna categorization here, bhaktas categorization. 2 categories. Whole humanity you can divide into Nastikas and Astikas. 2 groups. People believe in God. Astikas. Theists. Theists தெரியுமா? Astikavadi. Bhagavan asti iti vadi is called Astikavadi. Another group is Bhagavan nasti iti vadana. நம்ம தமிழ்நாடு இருக்கு இல்லையோ, நாஸ்திகம் வாதம். கடவுள் எங்க இருக்கப்பான்னு சொல்லுவான். ராமர் கிடையாது, சேது கிடையாது, ஒன்னும் கிடையாது. யார் இருக்க? நான் தான் இருக்கேன்னு சொன்ன. நீ இருக்க இல்லையோ அப்ப பகவான் இருக்கேன்னு அர்த்தம். ஆனா நம்ம சொல்றோம் ஆசுரம் பாவம் ஆசிரிதாக. பட் திஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கேட்டகரி பீப்புள், they are surrendered to the Lord. How they worship? Artha, Artharthi, Jignasu. Artha means when they are in crisis, Arjuna, they come to me, they worship me. When they have problem, physical problem, financial problem, family problems, they come to me, they give more dakshina to me, they give more tengai to me, they give more coconuts, more lot of things they give to me. So they worship me like that. In this Astikas also, this categorization, bhaktas, karmalaksh, sakama bhaktas, artha bhakta, artharthi bhaktas, second category is bhaktas. Second category of bhaktas, when they want to fulfill something, avanukku onnu problem kediyadu, crisis onnu kediyadu, nariya padam venum aasha, he want to enjoy, he want to have a luxurious life. Artharthi, பணம் வேணும், குட் ஹெல்த் வேணும், ஹவுஸ் வேணும், ஹாலிடே ரிசார்ட்டுக்கு அது ஒரு வேணும், ஒரு கார் வேணும், இதெல்லாம் அர்த்தார்த்தி. Those people also worship me, they surrender to me and they come to me. All Saiva people, no, all this Saiva kshetrams, அதெல்லாம் போயிட்டு வருவான். இந்த வைஷ்ணவேஷன்ல வைஷ்ணவ க்ஷேத்திரம் லைஃப்ல ஒரு வாட்டியாவது பார்க்கணும் சுவாமினி, அதெல்லாம் போயிட்டு வருவான். பகவானுக்கு தெரியும் இப்படி எல்லாம் டிவிஷன் வச்சாதான் நல்லது, நிறைய பேர் வருவா. புரியலையோ? இந்த மாதிரி தேவி பக்தாஸ்க்கு எல்லாம் சக்தி க்ஷேத்திரம் சார் தேர் செப்பரேட்லி. சக்தி க்ஷேத்திரம்ஸ் எல்லாம் தேவி பக்தாஸ் எல்லாம் அங்கே போயிடுவான். ஸோ பீப்புள் நோ வேர் டு கோ. அது எப்படி கண்டுபிடிப்பான்னு தெரியாது, எனக்கே தெரியாது. சுவாமி நான் முக்திநாதுக்கு போயிட்டு வரேன், அங்கே போயிட்டு வரேன், இங்கே போயிட்டு வரேன், எல்லாம் நல்லா சொல்லுவான், எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சு வச்சுக்கிட்டான். பகவானுக்கு தெரியும் எல்லாம் பக்தாஸ் பாவம், அர்த்தார்த்தி பக்தாஸ். These two people are inferior bhaktas, Arjuna. This is called Sakama Bhakti, Karma Lakshana Bhakti. And they do lot of things for the Lord, puja, rituals and all. Karma Lakshana Bhakti. And some people, they don't buy, they don't do worship physically, but they do mentally. Upasana Lakshana Bhakti. And there are people, two more categories are there, Arjuna. Jignasu Bhaktas are there. They are always, I am the only means, I am the end for them. These first 1 and 2 categories, they have another end goal. I am the means for them. They use me and they want to get something. Of course I will give. Yam yam yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha shraddhayarchitum icchati. With whatever desire they come to me, I will give. I will fulfill their desire. ஏன்னா அந்த ஸ்ரத்த போகக்கூடாது இல்லையோ, அதனால நான் எல்லாமே I will sort out their problems. So I am a means for them. They are using me like, some instrument. I am an instrument in their hands. They are using me. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன, அந்த பர்பஸ் முடிஞ்ச உடனே they close the doors. Over purpose of that Lord over now. மறுபடி திருப்பி எப்போ வந்தோம் அப்போ திருப்பி ஓபன் பண்ணுவான். ஆவாஹயாமி யதாஸ்தானம் பிரதிஷ்டாவயாமி, இந்த கேட்டகரி. But whereas the third category, Jignasu Bhakta, is one. I am the end, I am the means. He takes shelter in me and he works for me. That is called Jnani Lakshana Bhakti. Jnana Lakshana Bhakti. This is the highest Bhakti. Jnana Lakshana Bhakti. Nishkama Bhakti. So everyone has to start with Sakama Bhakti first. ஏதோ பக்தியில் இரு, ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணு. சகாம பக்தியிலனே முள்ளம நிஷ்காம பக்திக்கு வரணும். எனக்கு ஒண்ணுமே வேண்டாம், ஞான வைராகிய சித்தியர்த்தம். ஞானம் கூட பரவாயில்ல பகவான், I don't want any materialistic pleasures. I want only Chitta Shuddhi, purity of the mind. My mental purity only I require. Therefore give to me, and renounce vairagyam also, detachment with this world. I want to come to you more and more closer to you. This Jignasu Bhakta asks for that. Bhagavan, you give me knowledge. He come to Jnana Yoga. This is called Jnana Lakshana Bhakti. Now what you are doing here, 6:30 to 7:30, Karma Lakshana Bhaktiya, Upasana Lakshana Bhaktiya, Jnana Lakshana Bhaktiya. Jnana Lakshana Bhakti. Vedantam class lo bhakti irukka illaya ipo? People think Vedantam class means there is no bhakti. Shastra says this is the highest bhakti. Jnana Lakshana Bhakti. So therefore Arjuna, they all are coming to me only one day or other. They are all in process. But this Jignasu Bhakta is very close to me. And what about Gnani Bhakta? Avanu sollanuma, nane avane nane. I don't want to make him to separate to stand. Mama Priyaha ani solraru Bhagavan. Where Udara Sarva Eva Ite in the 18th sloka. All are good. Udara, all are noble. Sakama Bhaktas are also noble. Nishkama Bhaktas are also noble. They are all great. Udaraha Sarva Eva Ite 18th sloka. Mahavakya mantra. Jnani tu Atmaiva Mematam. The 4th Bhakta. Artho Jignasur Artharthi Jnanischa Bharatarshama he said. And the Jnani Bhakta is Mam Eva. I consider him as myself. பாப்பா அவர் விழுந்து விழுந்து இப்படி சொன்னா கூட யாருமே வரமாட்டா ஞானத்துக்காக பாருங்க. பகவான் சொல்றாரு ஞானி இஸ் மை செல்ஃப் சொல்றாரு. அப்ப ஞானி ஆகிறதுக்கு முயற்சி பண்ண வேண்டாமோ? முயற்சி பண்ணலன்னு அர்த்தம், புரியலன்னு அர்த்தம். முயற்சி பண்ணலன்னு அர்த்தம். பகவத்கீதை படிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் கூட அது இருக்கட்டும் சுவாமினி, பகவத்கீதை இருக்கட்டும், பகவத்கீதை இருக்கட்டும். இந்த அளவுக்கு அன்இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் இருந்தா எந்த குரு வந்து ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்ண முடியும் சொல்லுங்க. பகவான் ஆஸ்தித சஹி யுக்தாத்மா மாமே உத்தமாங்கதிம் அனுத்தமாங்கதிம். These people are all coming to me only, but bahunam janmanam ante. In the Jnani Bhakta, no? This is because of so many janmas he has crossed. Bahunam janmanam ante, at the end peak now. He is in that, he has come to me, Jnanavan mam prapadyate. A mature person finally come to me. He will not vote for this Sagunam. He will not vote for this Karma Kanda, Sakama Bhakti and all. He vote for that Niskama Bhakti. Shravana Manana Nididhyasana he take up. Jnana Lakshana Bhakti he takes up. And he come to me, Vasudeva Sarvamiti. He get the knowledge, everything is Bhagavan. Sa Mahatma Su Durlabha, underline. This type of Mahatma, Jnani, very, very difficult, rare to see. Durlabha, very rare. You can see Artha Bhaktas. You can see many more Artharthi Bhaktas. You can see even Jignasus also. But Hadilo illa Jnani, very rare, Arjuna. அப்படி என்ன அர்த்தம் தெரியுமா? Bhagavan is encouraging us, inspiring us. Every one of you work for that. If you are a Artha Bhakta, come for Artharthi Bhakta. If you are a Artharthi Bhakta, come to Jignasu Bhakta. If you are already Jignasu Bhakta, intensify your study. Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam, become a Jnani Bhakta. Appo Jnani Bhakta na illaya? Real Bhakta ni sollano. He is there. He is the Bhakta. Narada Bhakti Sutrasla, Narada says, Jnani, Parama Prema Swarupam, Atma Swarupam, he recognizes the real Bhakta. You want to become real Bhakta or a fake Bhakta? Real Bhakta ஆகணும்னு చెప్పి fake Bhakta இருக்கலாமா? அப்போ fake Bhaktaவனா இருக்கலாமா? இருக்கக்கூடாது. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும் சுவாமினி? ஒன்றும் பண்ண வேண்டாம். புஸ்தகம் பெண்ணு எடுத்துட்டு வந்து இங்கே உட்காருங்க. புஸ்தகம் பெண் இல்லைன்னா கூட பாடினி கொண்டு வந்து இங்கே உட்காருங்க, போதும். If you come and sit, enough. listen to the class. You become a Jnani Bhakta. When? Kalakramena. Slowly you become Kalakramena. But that is guarantee. I will tell you, there is no doubt in that. Okay? Then Bhagavan says, Ye yatha mam sataya shraddhaya yuktah tasya mihate. According to their shraddha bhakti, I will fulfill their desires. And these people recognize one day or other, these artha bhaktas, artharthi bhaktas, whatever they are asking, antavattu phalam tesham. Their phala, whatever I am giving to them, that phala is limited. It has got an end. Alpamedhasam, this people who are not intelligent, they are always asking for this limited benefits. Bhagavan giving warning here, statutory warning. They are all 23, shloka number, antavattu phalam tesham. So 17 and 18, Jnani glory. Bahunam janmanamante, the glory of a Jnani. Udara sarva evaite bahunam janmanamante tesham Jnani nityayuktaha. 17, 18, 19, Jnani's glory. And the mood shloka nalla padikkanam. And 20 to 26 vande Sakama Bhakti ne Bhagavan is criticizing now. Sakama Bhakti மூலமா பலம் எல்லாமே limited பலம் தான் கிடைக்கும். It will never give eternal joy, eternal peace. நித்திய சுகம் it won't give. அனித்திய சுகம் only it will give. சொல்லிட்டார், நானே தான் கொடுக்குறேன், ஆனால் அவன் கேட்டானே என்ன பண்றது? பலூன் இஸ் டெம்பரரி ஆர் பர்மனெண்ட்? குழந்தை கேட்கிறா பலூன் 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 வாங்கி கொடுத்தாரு. அப்பாவுக்கு தெரியும் இது உடஞ்சு போயிடும், 5 நிமிஷம் கூட இருக்காதுன்னு. ஆனாலும் அழுதுண்டு இருக்கானே ஒரு பக்கம் பையன் இல்லையா? சைல்ட் இஸ் கிரைங் ஃபார் பலூன். என்ன பண்றது? வாங்கி கொடுக்குறா. பட் ஃபாதர் நோஸ் இட் இஸ் எ டெம்பரரி. 5 minutes, 5 seconds. பட் சைல்ட் பலூன் பார்த்துட்டு ஆனந்தமா இருப்பார். We are all like that only. Those are all asking for worldly pleasures is like asking for balloon, like a child. Like father, mother gives balloon when child asks. I am also giving Arjuna all these pleasures to them, but they are all temporary. Therefore, Bhagavan says, 24th shloka, Avyaktam Vyaktimapannam Nanyamte Mama Buddhayaha. Abuddhayaha, unintelligent people, they look me as a body mind complex. Radhika Krishna, Gokula Vrindavana Krishna Pakara, they are not seeing me as Atma Swarupam. In 24th shloka he says, Param Bhavam Ajanantaha. They do not know my supreme nature. Avyayam Anuttamam nature they are not knowing. Therefore, Naham Prakashas Sarvasya. I am not visible to everyone. Pure-minded people only I am available. Because they are all Yoga Maya Samavritaha. Their intellects are veiled by, covered by, enveloped by Maya. They are not able to recognize me. Even though Bhagavan valued that bhakta, Sakama bhakta, Nishkama bhakta, Bhagavan at next shloka itself he criticized. Antavattu phalam tesham ani sollita. அந்த வார்த்தை கவனிக்க வேண்டாமோ? புத்திரார்த்தி புத்திரம் பிராப்னோதி, தனார்த்தி தனம் பிராப்னோதி, வித்யார்த்தி வித்யா பிராப்னோதி, கிரகார்த்தி கிரகம் பிராப்னோதி. அதுக்கப்புறம் அந்தவத்து பலம் தேஷாம் అని சொல்லிட்டார். லிமிட்டட். அது பார்க்கணும். So intelligent people note that. Unintelligent people they don't look at it that. You people, intelligent people, you want a Shashvata Anandam. Ada. All people do not know me. Then 26th shloka he says, Vedaham samatitani vartamanani charjuna. I know everything what was there in the past, what is going to come in future, what is present also I know. You do not know, Arjuna. And 27th shloka he says, Ichha, Dvesha, Samuttena, Dvandva Mohena, Raga, Dvesha, Ichha, Dvesham, ivanni kuda, Sarva Bhutani Sammoha. How to come out this moha? Onnilla. In the Raga, Dvesha, Kama, Krodha, Velila Varanu. Attachment, aversion. Poramai, Kama, all those Arishad Vargas, that is called Ahankara. Ahankara leads to Mamakara. That is, the ego is the main obstacle, obstruction to get knowledge. Ego irunda idella varu. Ahankaram vanda udane Mamakaram vandadu. Once Mamakara comes, Ahankara comes, the tug of war, life love. Possession, possessive nature, name, fame, ennudadu. I cannot accommodate anybody. This is what dominating in ordinary human beings. By sadhana, one has to come out inch by inch. It is a time-consuming process. Lifelong process, we can say. Ammo, lifelong. In the life, mudichachu periya vishayam. Innum sollapona, Janma's process. Sometimes it takes Janmas also. No, Swami, I cannot wait until other Janmas. If you say now here itself, it will come in this Janma itself. Enaka, Varuma, Swamini, next Janma. Ani Chonnama, next Janma. Illa. I want to get, this is called Purusha Prayatnam, willpower. And the alavukku confidence, conviction, strong mind is required. All are weak-minded people in the jnanam varad. Strong mind irkanum, emotionally weak people, they cannot get. Romba stubborn irkanum. Stubborn and stubborn. Yanakku varlana yarukku varum moksham. Appadi sollikanum. This is not pride, this is not arrogance. I am confident about myself, my sadhana, my purity, everything I am confident. I want to get it, that's all. I cannot wait. This is the last Janma. No more Janmas. No more crocodile, no more cockroach. Even no more human birth. I want to get Jivan Mukti. Andha alavukku irukkanum. So, Guru evvala katti sonnalu prayojanam kediyadu. Unless the student is having this much desire, strong, intense desire. Thivra mumukshutvam irkanum. Eppadi sollano? அழுத்தமா சொல்லணும். தீவிர முமுட்சுத்துவம் சொல்லணும். அது எப்போ வரும்னா, கிளாஸுக்கு ரெகுலர் அட்டெண்ட் பண்ண இந்த ஃபேக் வீக் முமுட்சுத்துவம் will become தீவிர முமுட்சுத்துவம். அதுக்கே கிளாஸுக்கு வரணும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். அந்த தீவிர முமுட்சுத்துவம் வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் படிச்சுட்டே இருக்கணும். அப்போ முக்தன் ஆயிடும். அவ்வளவுதான். So you can come out of all those negative tendencies. Why? What is the sign? Tesham antagatam papam. Their papa will be ended. What are all obstructing them not to attend the Gita class, Jnana Yoga path? All will go away. Jnananam punya karmanam. By punya karma, their papam will go away. Dvandva moha nirmuktaha. They are free from all pairs of opposite. Raga, Dvesha, Jaya, Apajaya. All these pairs of opposite, Sukha, Dukkha. They come to me, Dridhavrataha, with vratam, firm determination, they come to me. What they attain? In 29th shloka, Lord Krishna says, Jara Marana Mokshaya. Chumma Varmata time passikaha. Even though they come to time for time pass sake, that Swamini won't leave them. And she will convert them into what? To come out of that old age, Jara, Marana, to come out of Marana, and Mokshaya means what? To come out of old age, from old age and death, they come to this Jnana Yoga. Even Apara Prakriti, Saguna Ishvara Jnanam, Artha Bhakti, Arthartha Bhakti, you cannot be free from old age and death. But whereas in Jnana Yoga alone, you are free. Mam Ashritya Yatanti. They come to me. Mam Ashritya means they do Shravanam, Shastra Shravanam. Te Brahma Viduhu. They come to know Brahma. Vandachi, hero Vandachi. They come to know me. See for where he has started. Apara Prakriti is Jnanam, Para Prakriti is Vijnanam. Vijnanam, even though it is available everywhere, they do not know because of Maya. But some people who surrender to me, they come to know this Maya and they cross over the Maya because of my help. And they surrender, they study Shastra and they come to know my Para Prakriti, higher nature, that is Brahman, Viduhu. Na chunna என்ன சுவாமினி நிஜமாவா பகவான் சொல்றாரு பாருங்க 29th ஸ்லோகா செகண்ட் லைன் தே பிரம்ம விதுஹு ஹவு கிருஷ்ணம் டோட்டலி without any sesha reminder without any reminder they come to know not only that they come to know adhyatmam karma akhilam they come to know adhibhutam adhidaivam adhiyajnam they come to know. Even prayana kalam also they remember me. So they are free from either they get krama mukti or they get jivan mukti. Therefore Arjuna, surrender to me. Take either karma yoga, come to upasana and jnana. Take upasana yoga, come to jnana yoga. Take straight away jnana yoga, attain me. So therefore, anyhow you are only the beneficiary. Then based on this, Arjuna is going to ask. This is the phalam, he says. They come to know all these things. Arjuna ki ore kolapam. Inna adi daivam, adi bhutam, adi yajnam, adi karma, brahma. All this you have to explain me, hey Krishna. Okay, come on tomorrow. So 8th chapter starts. And the 7th question. All these are 6 factors he come to know. Now please explain me all these 6 factors clearly. Karma, adi bhutam, adi daivam. I will explain you. One more also, 7th question he asks, Prayana Kala Smarana eppadi pannanu? How to remember you at the time of death? That also please tell me. Then Akshara Para Brahma Yoganla, Bhagavan is going to elaborately explain all the 6 factors as well as how to remember God at the time of death. This is the only chapter where Bhagavan tells that. Easily how can you remember me? So that you can come to me. Bhagavan says that we'll see in the 8th chapter. Now important shlokas are 3, 5, 7. Just note the numbers. 3, 5, 7, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27 to 29. Almost. Very important chapter, beautiful chapter. With this we conclude the summary of the 7th chapter. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.